Gives people a genuine idea of what the town is like. So we feature 10 buildings plus a lot of other features as well. And this is one way of encouraging people to look around the town. And I mean, we've got copies of the trail, of course, at the castle. English Heritage have been very cooperative about publicising the trail. And so people look at it, think, it's worthwhile looking at, is this town, wander around the town, and while they're here, because it takes about an hour and a half to do the trail, while they're here, of course, at that point they need some refreshment, and they start using the town, the shops and the cafes and the pubs, which is, so economic spin-off is so important to us. The buildings we feature go back to the 17th century. We haven't got a blue plaque on the parish church, but the tower there goes back to the 13th century. And we've got the entrenchments, which again we feature on the trail, which go back to Saxon and medieval times. So there's a long history of the town, and it's to encourage people to think, there's quite a lot here which is worthwhile looking at. Because when people come to Bolsover, they're always surprised that it's such an attractive place.
And that's fantastic, isn't it? Because this trail is then beneficial to both tourists and residents.
Well, that's most important. It's not just for tourists, it's for local people. It's to encourage a civic pride in the town, because wherever you come from, you look at your own place and think, oh, it's not very, you talk it down, you think, and you sort of say, well, it's not very interesting, I don't know why, I don't know why people come here. And this shows that we have an interest in town, and to encourage local people to think, it's great living here. It's very interesting. Yeah.